Alright, hello and welcome y'all. 30 seconds, you're like, yeah, where's the intro? Oh, there it is. I didn't realize it was going on. Alright, hope you're having a nice day today. Or at least a decent one, whatever happens there. Make sure it's gonna show that screen. Yeah, screen number 2, but here we go. So what I just fixed up this morning was, if we go into here, where is, so if I pick up this flower, 1, 2, and a 3, I'll drop it up here. So before, if I picked it up, it would have been 1. But now it's 3. Now I can leave it there and still pick up flower from there, and it still equals 1. And then I can pick up both, equals 4. I can drop that, it would still be 4. So I fix up that, and it's like, oh my god. Instead of saying that, is to fix that up. Then I still think this goes alright, yep. So I can increase the stacking of that, I will soon. The only problem I've left, I can probably do a video on this because we're almost done it. Like I said, the only problem I have left to fix is that, let's say this flower's right here, it won't stack upon that flower first. It's the only problem I got left before I make a video on how to do this type of hotbar. Except for that, I'm generally satisfied about it. Now I have to go through some more problems on it, but that's something to look out for if you want to know how to do that. Which has a display that connects to different styles. There's not much done on that as well, I find. That'll be a good one to check out there. It's the one I always plan to do later on. Do a simple display and then do a more complicated display. So how do I fix that? That's what I was going to go first. So this one over here, I turned this back on. I was kind of there with a lot of the code. I at one point used it, but then I wasn't quite there. I didn't all use it at once, all in the right style order. I guess the biggest thing is I had to change which one exactly was for Nana available. So basically, very similar to something like this, where I had to replace this or something like that. I'll show you guys when we get up there. Because I did when you drop the item. So here changes the amount. I'll come back to here. Where is drop item? So when you drop the item, oh, here's when I changed it. So whenever you drop it, inventory that amount equals, so it has to be inventory item. So it equals that specific item. I think I don't know if it was here specifically, but it might have been here. Yeah, actually it was here. That for the way of shopping it went into a problem where it was using a different, where it was just cloning it rather than using the item itself. I think basically we were using this or something like that. Or not this, the item. So we just have item like that this by itself. Which is getting that item, but not that specific item in that specific slot. We have to make sure to get the specific item. That makes sense. See how it's up here? This is the item in that slot. So that's the away, and that's the specific position getting that item. What? Actually, the cheat is nice, isn't it? Stuff on that, a lot of that stuff is okay, but like I said, next is just that searching feature. I might know how to do that more. See how this one's got item dot object. See, That's what the problem was down here, that this didn't get an individual item amount, because they're meant to be separate. I don't know if, like, picking the box to say that it loads it separate would probably help as well. I don't know, for sure. Here we go, we're back here. So we had to do this, so item data dot amount, so that's the item data here. That has to be... I did try to do, like, the new item or something like that, or something else there first, but that didn't work out, so I had to do this one here, saying it equals that amount. Because I think they're both different things in its own way. I mean, it's still working, though. Whatever works, works. Because this is what I was talking about that being dictionary, but technically that is part of dictionary as well. But at the same time, that has, like, item or data tool or something like that. Different type of data. Basically, these two are different types. These two right here. Different types of things that still have that still can access the amount and still have amount equals as well. Oh yeah, no, it's because this is a part of the dictionary, probably. This is an item by itself. Dictionary item. That's the difference between when it looks for the item that's in more of a dictionary rather than a set array itself. I don't know the exact difference, but there's a difference between that as well. Like, the UAs tend to be variables. Any variable in there, I think? I don't know. But they tend to be held differently. I don't know for sure. And then you got the new item, which is basically what goes on here. And it's amount. Oh yeah, it equals all this. That's what new item equals up here. Although, kind of looks like it goes back to 60, doesn't it? Oh well. No use going through it if it works and it comes to a point. Unless it needs to be more efficient. It can stay like that for now. There's also something else I'd change too. Might have been around here, so maybe not. Yeah, there was something else I had to change as well with specific item amount. There was as well. I remember there being a third thing I'd do. I thought, like, this morning, oh no, I'm not gonna get this, you know, I'm gonna run around in circles again. But no, I got it. It's so cool. Oh yeah, and we can also mixing bowl. I've been adding sound in too. Might be in the circle. I'm half distracted today. It's kind of annoying. I can't even remember what I was actually going to show you guys. It sucked. Oh yeah, mixing bowl. Specifically, the mixing bowl. Here we go. I knew I wasn't gonna get up on that hashtag there. Here we go. So we're about to make a lot of cookies. Basically, I'm gonna put that in the oven, but the reason why I tested it there was to make sure like it worked there. 1, 2 sugars, 2 flours. Oh, guys, I don't know if you guys are hearing the sounds in these or not, but I've added sounds to the book. I'm gonna sing the sounds. Then we got the reverse. Yeah, it does it. Still need to fix the book up, don't I? I thought about doing 2 sounds because that one really feels like a, you know, reverse, and this one feels like going forward. And this is home. I haven't done anything for the buttons yet. But I'll probably add the same sound that is on here because it's basically you are going forward in the book when it comes to those homepage buttons. Hmm. It's looking so cool. I might have to get spice for other recipes in here. I don't know for sure. Doesn't seem like I've really added much more recipes in here. I'm gonna add one for there. 1 jam. I keep forgetting to do that. Look at my little biscuit. That biscuit look really good. Like, look how good that biscuit looks, man. They look really nice. Then we got milk over here. Then we got flour. I don't know why the flour was a little lifted. Oh well. I still gotta add more information in this too. I gotta add cooking time. It's something I realized later on that I add that to this book. Oh, whoops, I wasn't meant to stop. I like how we still haven't, like, showed you guys the full book and the sounds. I mean, last night, I don't know. Last night, there we go. See, even that's got a sound. Oops. And we got this copy. Whoops. That one is not quite how I want it, but you know, it's passable. And that's okay. Oh, oh, there's the cap. I was like, Cappuccino, where you went off to? Then we can go off. Yeah, oh, I missed the lane. Still not what I'm meant to be showing you, but I thought, you know, I might as well show you guys the cool sounds that I've added in. Oh, that's espressos. I don't know why I didn't think about it sooner when I was initially making the coffee machine and adding just a wall shot. That's all they are at the moment. There we go. I haven't added a sound on my... For some reason that happens after a while, for some reason. Or maybe not, it's fine. I don't know. After a while, for some reason, it's been like getting bugged. I don't know. Black, white. There we go. Should made two of the other one. Okay. I want to show you guys this as well. Put this in here. I haven't made sounds for that all yet, but that's so cool. Oh, I could do this. So I can hear the sound. I was like, I noticed that in like the sound library I had, or like the sounds that I had hanging around for when I bought a heap of them. And then there was some kitchen ones, and I'm like, oh my god, where's a good knife one? But then it's like another knife one that sounds a bit more leafy. Maybe we put that on the gleam board when I start using the gleam board. So the gleam, all the boards, just for like aesthetic reasons, like have its purpose, similar to how at least the food safety standards that I know of, like in from where I am, so in Australia and in what state I'm in, kind of, or whatever I feel like it at the time. Whatever food standards that I know of is the difference there. Important. I assume it's not all universal. And then look at this. Boom. Look at my 5 cookies. Oh my god, yeah. Hang on. There we go. And I would rather this be the outcome of how many cookies you get is to be in here, so this pile, rather than the cookie dough. But I wanted to show you guys that I got that working, which is so good. Because this is really like unlocked a lot of things. There with the starter. Haven't got that fully working yet. See how it doesn't add to that stack even when it's not full. That's some big thing I need to find out what to do with it. But let's go to the Wobbledogs now. Or almost get them. I actually want to show. I want to do something up here. I'm going to add the ingredients back to here. This is a nice need to copy and paste. To the stove top. Yeah, you can see the outcome of that story. I was meant to do this stove top and all, and actually an eating board as well. I ended up doing sound, so sound was more interesting to me. I also want to fix this button. One. There we go. Wait, I did add the moment. Huh. You know what I'm thinking? What if I take all this code out of here? This code, like specifically about this, and these ingredients. Things I need 3 places at least, maybe 4, and even more. Taking from that, I'm thinking that we should get a master strip, so a strip from the beginning, so this is easy to edit later on. And the plan is that, like I said, you edit everything in there, and then this accesses that master code behind it. Similar to what you do like to the inventory and the recipe book as well. What I've done to it. Basically, it's the parent strip. Sometimes, like with the recipe and the inventory, you have like the display itself and like using functions from the parents like code parent strip or a different strip. Like basically you have the display and it uses the code from what's laid out, even if that one it stands there just to be interacted with, never to really do any, never to really change from the impact of the player. It is there just to stand there to be like accessible whenever you need a certain thing to be done. I don't think I'm explaining this properly. See here, when you go to the recipe base database here, what this does is that it accesses it whenever it needs to, easier than like winding it up. And then whenever multiple things need to access it, it's easy for that too. And then it can also be universal or autoload instead of just having your UI autoload as well. Like that's pretty much problematic when you know when you do UI autoload as well. You do that with time in the game as well. Connect your UI through its own strip to the time, universal time behind the game. If you have an all artificial timer, listen to like I know Dragon's timer for the day cycle. I think I haven't posted it. And all that, and then there's a multiple things go off it, like the animation player to being into darkness. I still gotta put a day timer to this as well. This one can't moment. I do want to do this before we leave. I'll come back to that. I actually want to change it before we continue. Biscuit amount, yeah. I can realize that now, actually. Spelling mistakes annoying. And with the coffee. Whole time not working because it's a bloody spelling mistake. I'm just getting in this whole file. There we need somewhere. Guys, reveal yourselves. Oh. See? Nope, they are hiding. Where the heck did they win off to, man? Let's go with there we go. I missed them. I'm blind. But that's fine. Available slash we can call this biscuit ingredient. Yeah, if you guys haven't heard, I bought myself a fancy biscuit recipe book and I'm excited to make cool fancy biscuits. It's a bit more of a modern one rather than just like straight out telling you like recipes. So I got a really cool, really good book that tells you a whole lot of all-round like recipes from different like areas rather than just like one specific area, like biscuits and cakes and all that. I don't really like the biscuit recipes in there, but this one seems to be a bit more like more in a way different, not as that type of real traditional culture of like cooking. It's a bit more modernized and it tells you like all flavors combine quite well together. It's very interesting, and it tells you how to do like how to do different recipes as well. It's like what I mean by newer cultures, like the more understanding culture of like, oh, you might want to make this gluten or make this healthier. Like I thought it'd be really interesting to look for it, and then get to look and then figure out how to do the fancy biscuits. I also bought a today I bought cutter for it, a square cutter. You know, we can easily get circles. You know, circles are pretty easy to do, but squares, nah, they're not that easy to do. Like the other book is like short blue recipes. This other book has a lot of recipes on it, which is so good. Now I also got a recipe book that's just about chocolate stuff you can do. Like that one's really good as well. So I got a truffle recipe from that. I meant to see if this is gonna work. Yeah. Good. Oh yeah, I forgot. We have 5 gem drops now. Yeah, look at my 5 gem drops. I should make this biscuits again someday. But you know, as I say, I like them, but they aren't like my. I guess maybe I'll find better jam to have with them. Maybe I just don't like. I might actually like, you know, different jam to go with them all. I can tolerate the raspberry jam, but same with that in Leamingtons. I can tolerate the raspberry jam, but I can't have too much of it. It usually ends up making me not feel that well. Sick of it after a while. And then I just can't have the taste. I don't know why. Like I can handle it like a little bit if I haven't had it in a while. Cause I did that a little while ago. Oh yeah. Might have also did it the other way around too. I think I did. Oh, I did. Yeah, I did it like a little while ago. Like had a lot of lemon split raspberry jam in it. I also got a really big one raspberry jam in it. Like I just can't stand having the jam for too long. Yeah, I still think it went for here. I guess at least it's still working like normal, you know. That's something. I don't know why it didn't work normal before. I don't know either. Why didn't it not work normal before? A lot of these older ones are kind of like annoying. But at least a lot of this stuff I'm getting like done early. Which you can tell like the earliest stuff I added in is the stuff up here that has no tags in it as well. In general too. That I've added into the game. Cookie? Cookie's bugged. Well, oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, I didn't know Cookie does that. Oh, my poor Cookie. Yeah. But yeah, probably still goes through the actions of the, like, what's still here. Because I'm thinking, yeah, that's moving. Oh, that sucks. But no, as long as it's still going alright, it's fine. I might kick that one around specifically. Because these things, it's not, you know, it's likely it is kept in there because it's not a multi recipe. It's just put your biscuits in there and then whatever the outcome is in there. Because any other ingredient in there is your lost. Kind of feels like that. Oh well, I gotta play Wobbledogs now. So I am meant to add in. Yeah, I'm also meant to add like something in here that tells it to add it to that recipe away that it can match up because we go into I'm about to go up though, so I'll get there eventually. We're going to here. Take the bush honey. And before we finish the mixing, and we go into bowl. These then we got one getting in it. I'll still keep the jam drops there, but I still need them to be added. I still need the biscuits to be added in as own. So we have to tell it here to add in, or tell it in that code where it adds the biscuit to also add in a standstill, like ingredient to the other one. Alright. Where is Wobbledogs? I'll wait for that. And when that one comes up, I might quickly actually copy and paste it. And we go here, take this. So if it has like 0, but getting to 0, it's meant to add in a biscuit, and getting to 0, it's meant to add in new. Oh yeah, if there's no biscuit out there, it adds in a new one. I'm like looking over to my white and I'm like, why is it coming up there? Then I'm like, oh yeah, that's my YouTube video. There we go. Alright. Wobbledogs. I feel like I want to show you guys that more, but at the same time, I want to play Wobbledogs, and I know that a lot of people probably want me to play Wobbledogs too. I was like, excuse me, something. Little wild rascals, wild buggers. They've returned. I haven't even talked to that yet. Oh, trying to be a bulldozer, are you, mate? That's fair enough. As long as you just want to be a bulldozer and go through things. Gosh, I feel like it's really coming on. In the last few days, I feel like I've not paid attention to all the things that I should do. Well, Extras is like, how dare you steal my food from underneath me? I'm encouraging bad habits. Oh, you're a puppy? Oh no. That's great. You're gonna be a big boy. Yeah, I wonder how many film like the episodes we're gonna see again. I don't even remember what happened last episode after goddamn time. Oh, this buddy's sleeping again. I just came in there and interacted it. I feel really mean. Looks like you're having a nice time together. Buddy, you alright? Don't get yourself in a hole that you can't properly fit through. Like, it's highly recommended, actually. Apparently there's been a new update to this too since the last time I played, I think. I know there's been a new update, but since the last time I played is the question. Is the part of I am unsure. I'm looking at these little dogs on my desk and I'm thinking, I just want to make more of these little dogs, you know? Make more to the army of little puppers. That's what I say to somebody. If someone's like, ever be like, wants to take away my computer, I feel like, well then, there's gonna be an army of dogs to get you. Or be like, oh, what you do without your computer or something like that. I mean, that still sounds bad and friendly. Like, if anyone says it to me, it's an asshole, clearly. That's probably half the joke of the army dog. Oh, this, if anyone asks what you do without your computer, is that I will build an army of dogs. I have built an army of dogs. You know, I put some in a box, and it's still, you know, I feel so bad. They're just so cute. I just can't put them away. Yeah, by the end of the month, they might end up working on the test. Or they might start more civilizations. I don't know. It feels insane. Still gonna make another corgi. I made my golden border collie, which looks so cool. Not like a corgi, but different, but slightly different in its own way as well. Because they end up usually being bigger as well. Actually, one of my bigger ones, I think. I really like how they turned out. Renovated. It's actually, they have, oh no, extra you're getting old and grey? We can't have that little extra, I'm sorry. To kidnap you. Jag you out. Jag your ass. But we require drastic action. Here you go. The immortality of extra. Must continue on. What was I gonna say? I can't remember now. We're never gonna know the answer to that, to what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, I know what I'm gonna say now. These little dogs, like similar on track. This will be a long time in the future. It like inspired me to think about another game idea, you know. In its own way. Basically, basically what the idea is at the moment is basically something we could do, like an idea with herding or something like that. It's basically the idea with that. Somewhere around those lines. Basically what one's down with. So I'll someday make my pilot game. I really want to make a cool, badass sci-fi pilot game. Well, in a way, cyberpunk in its own way as well, because it's meant to be like brutal. It would be like brutal society type of thing. And sea hunters specifically, I guess the part for sea hunters depends. Oh, there's dog egg. Oh, these guys have collected stuff. I thought about that one a bit. I've quest it out. Oh, noodles. Feed the noodles. I was looking for a Asian marketplace. One of the larger, oh, not the largest, but one of the larger ones I've been to. And I've seen like some of the fancy meat and noodles. That's what I've taken out of that. That I really wanted. I didn't buy anything because I didn't really have much money at the time. That was just before I get paid or got money. That was kind of nice. At least the bus trip up there was okay that period of time. On the way back it wasn't, but you know, It's pretty cool. I get this first time I get the feeling. Oh no, buddy, you're right. Beautiful. Oh, X just bought a gift to the punching bag, or for themselves, one or the other. I can work too. But it looks like the punching bag still got it. Yeah, it was kind of nice to know the feeling of free bus trips, free public transport for a day or for a morning. I think I just got out of the time period because I think what I read was true. Like I just got out of the time period to get it for free in the afternoon as well, which kind of annoying. And then I felt like if I wasn't bloody fiddling around, I could have got that, you know? Could have got both ways. It's a bit annoying that they keep sending you messages about how are these trips going on there, and I'm just like, excuse me, don't want to deal with you. This wasn't horrible today, okay? This is a nice day without getting harassed on the bus. I don't know. I feel like that's so annoying. I hate the only reason I hate going on the bus is that it costs money, and also that is that I feel like every once in a while there's someone's on there harassing you or around the bus stops or something. Like it's so annoying. When someone clearly doesn't want to talk to you or want to be around you, don't be annoying. Do you have multicolored spots? I don't know. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. I'm a horrible person. He's like, I'm well Nova, man. What is this? Is that he's rebelling? I don't know. There's Goose. I'll make his clone. I don't really like catching the tram. That's probably was why I like catching the tram. So the light rail a bit more. And the train's really cool as well. I like being on there. Although, like, most problems in public transport, I don't like the timing of it. That's the reason why I favour my bike in its own way as well. It's because I can go whenever I want to go, but that is a attitude more from where I used to live, like where I am now, which is more into the city. Like if I show up at a bus stop, it wouldn't take half an hour to an hour for a bus to come. And back to where I used to live, if you miss out on that time, tough luck. You have to wait an hour if you want to go up north. And north is where everything is. It was great. I really don't like that. I really didn't like that area. Like it basically had the same conditions as where you'd be living in a bush if you're in the white area, but it had a whole ton of houses nearby you that are just like 1 story high, and there's like no like bushland in its own way. Because I feel like that area would probably been really hot because the infrastructure heat. That's the reason I don't like the idea of that too. It's like this is such a waste of space. And like it's nice to always see the mix between nature and infrastructure in cities or in any area really that's populated because that means it's not gonna be as hot, and then you actually have places where you don't have to be hot too because like walking around in the suburbs, oh my god, it feels like it's sauna. For some reason, somehow I feel like it is way longer than it needs to be as well. I might not be wrong with that. Have we played him? I don't know. Actually, probably have. I'll leave you two together before Sippy passes away. I'm still. I don't know. I feel like I have gone that far we've gone like in what used to be in the proper like car dependent suburbs in like the city area that I'm in, or more populated area I'm in. Not, I guess it is. It's the bloody city anyway. Like when you hindsight, it feels like, I don't know. It feels nicer to why I am in the city than does down there or go anywhere. Because I feel like it has to not be that far up the road to get to places. But at the same time, it's kind of hard to tell, you know, in a way. Because I've gotten that feeling before on some places that you like go to. Ah, you got one Spielberger. I like his song. He's got 4 beers, not 2. Oh, look at here. I like his Pokey dogs. There you go, buddy. Yeah, it feels like really exhausting. Like when you're riding around that type of hour. And then there's one point where danger for sure, when you can tell if I don't care, is when there's like this corner. I mean, they're all going really fast, tends to, because, well, that's how the roads are engineered. Now them go whatever speed they want, basically. Just because there's a sign next to it doesn't, not gonna stop those buggers. Yeah, there's like one part where you don't have like a bike lane or a path, and it's so annoying like walking there. But you can walk on the grass, but on the bike, you gotta stay on the side of the road. And then there's also dangers on that side of the road as well. I think my sister was telling me when she got her bike tires probably killed by glass a long time ago. And I wouldn't be surprised if it was there. Was that specifically area where you had to connect back onto the cars. Some of your stuff goes on down there. Kind of annoying. Like, I want to live out in proper bush again and being that far away from civilization still than to be in there, because you're not any closer to, you are next to people, but really, you don't really see those people anyway. You're still close to, if you're still like half an hour away to the shops, I want to be out in the middle of the bush half an hour away from decent shops than to be stuck in that area again. Like, ugh, I just don't like it. It's so isolating too. Like, if you can't do anything, it's like you barely do anything down there too. And it's really hard to get anywhere that everything does happen. Like, and then anyway, like you had to, if you wanted to like, go see the movies, you had to go up north half an hour. And then you know what? It's an hour on the bus. It's not half an hour on the bus, because it's pretty much picking up everybody between Ned and there and going on its wild goose chase, because there's no only bus line going up. Like, that's so silly. And it was expensive from there. Like, why? And then, like I've said this before, it's basically at where I was the point where you were cut off from the south as well. Because there was an area down south that was about same distance you could go to the area up north, but there's no public transport down to it, which is so silly. Like, the public transport around that area needs to be looked at and mapped, because the population since I've been there has probably, like, I don't know, almost like 10 times the amount probably at the rate it's going. Because when I first moved to the suburb area, half the houses weren't built, you know. Actually, it was basically just 3 houses and then mine house eventually at the street I was in. So yeah, and then now it's all full up. Like, it's kind of a bit silly. And there's also this new estate area that they had at one point where I was first moving out. I guess it's not really new anymore. That went down and was more, like, I don't know, there were multiple buses in there. It had, like, bus stops there and everything. But they never put a bus line down there. Like I always came by like bus stop and being like, okay, why is this still here? Why does this exist? Like they had the proper sign and everything, but they never really had a list like schedule on it. I don't know if they actually. I don't know if they probably did or not. And I don't think any bus ever came down there. It's just like there for decoration. Like silly. It's like one of the silliest things I've seen. Doggies, oh look at them all. They got horns. Beautiful boys. I like their horns. Because it is a way more amount of space. Like what's basically was between the stop where I get off, especially when I was in like school or going anyway, and then the stop before was about half. It was a big space as well, but then there was enough space between that new suburb area to be like, okay, time to put a stop in, even if that amount of space is something to go off by. It's like pretty silly, like how much in the build-up areas they just like put stuffs like so next to each other, right next to each other, especially down like where I am now. Like I don't have to worry about missing out on my specific stuff. It's like, oh, yeah, we go, I missed out on that one. Might as well get the next one. And still, even if I went and got one more towards the north, it still feels like a nice walk. That gives you an idea. So, like, walking up north is pretty nice. There's a good amount of walk home that takes like 10 or 20 minutes. Let's say 10 minutes up the road. There would be like 4 bus stops. And now where I used to live before, that's how long it would take you to get from the bus stop before the one you're meant to get off at. That's how silly it is. Like, why did you ever plan to do it like that? It could also be more of a state requirement as well. I don't know for sure, but no, I think it's all over them because they're pretty much on the same banner. Look at this wild little rascal. They got horns. Horns, look at them. Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing like a nice little like smallish farming game in its own way where you'd be herding like different animals or something like that. It'd be interesting. This is something I want to do for myself. And then you just have whatever you customize, and then you have pretty good customization for the dogs as well. I want it to be like different challenges as well, like different hours. I don't know. Be interesting. You know, one coffee at a time was never like one I expected to take as long as it did. But it did, didn't it? I mean, half of that comes down to the fact of life and things. But I would have always wanted to do that. One coffee at a time. I'm glad I've done it because that one is such a good one just to like help you understand the coding more without being overly complicated or overly hard. Like it's really simple systems put together that you can like understand and improve upon your own skills. Like it's a good challenge for me to be in the position I am in. What are you our articles doing, my friend? To make sure each other are friends, not foe. That's what they're doing. I got double strand vectors too. Oh, I can see why they keep calling why they call it that now. I was really like starting to go like will like explain the starting to explain a bit more of the Australian like culture, like some of the slang culture for like dining times. It was good. I don't know where brunch comes from, but they got that, and then you got modern tea as well. Then you got afternoon tea. Then you got afternoon as well. After tea, I think it's called afternoon tea. There's something to do after specifically for the afternoon. Basically, what that is, basically the afternoon, like morning tea, is basically you have your tea and biscuits. Like that's traditionally, at least when the slang and where I come from, that's what it is. You know, I feel like I'm equivalent to people who in this area, like, I feel like some things makes me sound very English, and then not, because it is like old Australian, like bold Australian can sound very English, depending where you are. It's pretty interesting. And then you gotta wonder, truly, how many like, because there's a lot of, it could be a lot of lost English words in there as well, like proper English words. That's something that they don't even use themselves. I was like keeping it mixed, you know. Think whatever the heck I want to speak. It's pretty interesting to see which ones have stuck all this time as well with what I say. And this actually, drink, the way I say drink tends to be more of the broad Australian way of saying it, which didn't probably make sense. That's a pretty interesting one to think about, that how long, like, how that one still stayed with me since I was young, man. That's pretty interesting. Then influence. I don't know. You know, I was thinking at one point, wouldn't mind getting a small piece of land and start like growing like plants on it. Like, I want to see someone else who goes like cattle on it. I don't think I really want to, oh, animals on it. I don't think I really want to do too much with animals if I will ever go out in the bush again. But you might do something small scale with animals, but I feel like I wanted to like find like native plants to grow. Mind up actually, you know, going to do university course from on track. That's gonna be great. I'm like, that's the one place I want to stay away from. But yeah, I might go down there. I might went out there as well for like get some, I don't know. Actually, it's spitballing ideas. Don't know. Be interesting to really go out into the proper city and proper city getting a proper like fancy education. I was thinking of something like it'd be worthwhile doing investigating that. I don't know. To I don't know. What's next for me? And it's like come to this part of where anything can happen. I feel like I didn't close the windows the whole time. I can know that was really that noisy out there. Probably explains why I was hearing more than what I should be hearing, you know? Woo, T-bone food. I was watching the video I uploaded today about the turbo coffee. It was really, really cool. I really enjoyed that one. some reason, like, coffee was just, like, made for that map. I also really like the idea, you know, like, having a coffee place in, like, a metro or train station type of vibe. Like, that was so cool. I don't know if that one's still going. That one, if I ended that one or not. Ended up, like, I don't know. I think it did ended up finishing off itself. But that one, just the way that coffee works so well with that's like the first time I've done so well with that one because of the coffee ability. I came to the point where it's kind of annoying that I still had to add a larger kitchen to fit everything in. Spoilers, I guess, on that one, but not really. I want to do, I don't know why I still haven't got to the point of doing coffee and cookies. I really want to do coffees and cookies together, but I haven't got, like, in the game, haven't got offered it yet. Problem is that I'm wanting to is that I don't know if it's possible, but at the same time, I can't really try by, like, on my own because then, you know, the chances might not be that great too as well. Like, when you get it, like, try on ones that without to see if you can get it, but then at the same time, when I do get it, I might not get it again, you know? It's kind of hard to know because I can't really start on another one. I guess I can restart on the map, I don't know. So that'd be something you can just, like, copy and paste. Well, there might be another way of doing it too. If I ever come down to, if I really want to, I can do a lot of the in the background stuff. Depending on how accessible it is. Or, you know, you can find a one and then still, like, copy saves or still, like, the map. But I think maybe copy the saves might be a better way. I don't know. At the same time, that can be unreliable as well. I was all excited for, like, cookies and coffee, man. And it's just, like, possibility of not happening. Actually, I'll have to, like, sneak off to, like, the markets tomorrow morning. Hopefully I can do that because I really want to at least, you know, like, get a cookie on the road because I'm going to be out of town for most of the day tomorrow. Going back to the New South Wales bush for the day. Which will be interesting. Like, kept no wonder the struggle was needed. No one that Blinky wasn't in food. Really cool out there in the wilds. Don't know if the city spoiled me yet or not. Thing has. Like, if I go to, like, university, I can go down if I really wanted to. Go into the fancy city universities and live the city life for a little while. I don't know. Be interesting. And sometimes there's so many possibilities out there in the wilds. You need to look for them. But sometimes you need to go out, and if you want to break into a house, sometimes you need to go for a window or knock down or knock out a few windows, one or the other. That sounds pretty grim, but you kind of get the metaphor there. Zippy! Poor little bugger. Okay, trying to initiate a new little puppy. Ah. Lamp. Mash. Lamp. Okay, Willie wants to be called lamp. Bagel. Olive. We can call this bugger Orange. You sure? Australian ways don't allow me to come up with creative names. No, I'm also dyslexic. Oh no, little bugger! Well, okay, where are they going off to? They must be going off to the mad science lab. Oh, oh no! How am I gonna get dogs up there now? It's so glim, that's all I worry about. Okay, we have not seen you be initiated, so eat it. Good. Congratulations, you have now initiated. Yes, they have joined us. Join the rest of us. Rest of the dogs. Now, Buster. Time to bring you up this way, mate. I think it's this heart, right? Yeah. Hey, little Buster. Good little Buster. Good. He's a good little boy. Look at the little doggo. I feel like there's like moments and moments within this game where they do feel like they're like there's like certain generations that are more likely to do the ritual and there's certain generations that are a bit more rebellious. It's a pretty funny thing to like notice. I mean, I don't hate it. It's pretty cool. You're bored, mate. Here you go. Everybody wants to join in the mad science area. This one's like, it's all mine, okay? Good. We like to see that attitude, mateys. He doesn't need. Here's an head for you, buddy. What's anti-gravity? Ew. Look at them go! This is so cool. I might have to feed them in a moment. Don't want to waste a call. Like, I want it to be eaten by extra or be just holding an empty. Oh, Lexi's having a small party over here. There's Noodle. They've become a young dog. Oh, I thought they've become an adult. Not quite there yet. Woo, look at them all go. I like at Buster's having the time of his life up here. And Buster's like, help me, get off. At least one of them's enjoying it. Oh, there you go, mate. Welcome to the Mad Science Lab. Oh, someone's been up here recent. Oh, shopping cart. Oh, there's even an egg up here. Interesting. I mean, someone's been in the Mad Science Lab. learning about the ways of the dogs. See, that's the womb, so then that deters the weak dogs, you know? Deters the weak minded ones who aren't interested. But if you do come along to the womb, then get rewarded the treats, I don't know. Stuff. I could put this in around the place. I feel like that needs to be included in our mad science lab. Ah, the sea stuff. I don't go with that ending. Oh, my sensitive. Ah, have I been collecting a lot of this stuff without realizing it? Yes. With full science. I'm assuming this is not like American. I'm assuming like me too. I don't know. Very similar. My science. Oh yes, don't forget the most important thing. Huh? Phone's going off. No, did all the effort just to tell me it's taking money away from me. I mean, that's allowed. Well, I'd be more worried about it if it wasn't. There we go. It's probably like, where have I just won it and walked into? Buster's still having a nice time out here. Oh, that Buster's coming in. Little Buster's here. There we go. Holy shit, that just like went down like a bullet. Buddy, you better don't be an asshole there, mate. Okay. This puppy wants to maintain a moment. We need to refocus. Instead of the dog's and anti-gravity. Dogs floating in anti-gravity. Nice, some of these sleep calm adults. Suitable! Then we're gonna add a new default dog. That's suitable! Buster's about to mutate. These two are fine. The mother load of evil science lab. They just look at this one. Looks like he's like, I'm looking at all the chairs down here. And when they eat them on. A Spider! Spider's son become an old man. Oh, Suitable just got nailed in the back. With the cartoon that came out. Oh, it looks like it's that dinner. It's like payback, I eat you now. That's what it looks like. Okay, I gotta go over here. Yeah, this tea, like my favorite one tends to be a very good like base one to go with a lot of things. I was at the shop like yesterday when I was at I tried the teas that are happening in out. I still haven't tried all the Australian ones that they had out. But I've tried most of them, which have been really good. I've liked what most of them are. That one called the Mountain Man, which that one, yeah. Should have got some Bushmint today, actually. From Bushmint and this black tea is always really nice. He's showing back this one. There you go, buddy. Don't encourage you to eat food because, well, we don't want you to die. Oh, this one has 3 children now. He's been, I guess, busy. Best way to describe it. All life has been busy. I want this orange jelly. It's just like, no. No, it's all for you. Hmm. Yeah, I really want to go off to like the max. So we gotta like leave early. Much time, pretty sure like on like start at 6 or something. This one. I really wanna like go there early. Get like cookies or something like that. Like, I wish I would wake up early. I could go to bed early. That's gonna be fun when I don't wake up early enough. I'm gonna go do multitasking. These guys think they look cool. Might do you too. I don't want to keep that tail in. No, I'm not doing a good job doing 2 things at once. And that does like that take some full time. There's possibilities. There is. Kind of distracted by some of the older photos. Like before I came along. It seemed like a while ago they had someone who does like more proper food. Well, one photo is like a big bottle brush. What? It used to be like a place with so many little planties. Oh well. It's Saturday ended up closing down. I'm trying to grow little plants. Because they have a lot of proper like plants down there. I used like 5 years ago. 3 years ago, 5 years ago. Not like any real newer ones, is there? Really interesting to see the evolution of those places and evolution of many things. Bittersweet when like a shop closes down, but then at the same time, it was very interesting. Oh, this one 10 months ago. Yeah, it's pretty interesting to see the evolution of a lot of places like that. That do change around. But sometimes change is good. Oh, this one a year ago. That's not loading in. Years ago. Yeah, 2 years ago. Even a lot of shops that are still there, like their evolution changed a lot as well. It seemed like a while back there was a plant place that was there for a pretty long time. To sell specifically herbs. That would have been pretty interesting encounter. I've never seen it. Like, I must have missed it. I must have, like, it's kind of insane. Because I don't remember ever seeing that place. I would have been like, holy shit, that's so cool. At the same time, I would be more pay attention to it now than I would back then. Oh, an ice cream place to be one? Oh, 2 months ago. That's interesting. I don't want to look for anymore. I'm bored now. Ah, our final dog! He's all alone here, and I just left him all alone. You know, if I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't even half know what the evolution was that of. I'm gonna put this away. Someone's been very hungry, I see. Oh, they actually do like nice things for like the shop ones, like Spotlight didn't I look at one of them did, like one recent one I've seen that came along. Seemed to be in there for 4 weeks. They have like sweet treats. I gotta investigate that one more. Buster, what's happened to you, Buster? Not really much. I guess he's changed his body color. I think he's gone a bit darker. Good, Buster. Good. Come on, tabs. I gotta delete you all. Close all of them. Yes. Extra, you're getting old on me, mate. You can't be getting old. Maybe in the end, this is the story of letting go. Nah. Blame, or do we want to be our donut? Let's be our donut. That one might be more extra juiciness in it. I never said this was gonna be nice. The darkness. There you go, extra. Have fun with that. And enjoy your little snack. Life has been extended. I basically need to be ready down there. Almost at like 6 o'clock. The others have ever come down there then. I feel like a whole new experience actually. I'm kind of excited if I can do that. Well, only tomorrow can tell. Only tomorrow will be a way of seeing if I end up doing that or not. Okay, this is telling me this is one of the best ones on the Gold Coast, but it's very tiny. Tiny boy. The second one I'm talking about here. This is haven't gone at the best time. Don't know. What? Years ago they had better stuff. You know, for an area that's not that far away from macadamians, where was the macadamians and the pecans? Like, I lucky I got the pecans. Like, you know, I'm in like the area that's not far away from pecans or macadamians in its own way. Like, as the crow flies, it's not that far away. But yeah, it's far enough, too far to fall. It somehow don't end up with that stuff, you know? Well, that one opens up a little later and doesn't go as long. Gonna be there at 6, man. Website says 6. Actually, I want to be a little after 6. I don't want to be there like right at 6 o'clock, you know. Not the worst thing. If you're gonna do farming, it's probably the best thing to do is set up the markets. Buddy, there you go, man. Eat something, buddy. You know what, dude? Think so. I'm just leaving them all to starve now. Spider, what the hell are you doing? Every single time I come to you, you're like somehow, I don't know, having a moment. Buddy, you okay? I think Spider's is too big for his own good. I know Spider's at the path. I can see why he's having his moment now. So I gotta sneak up in the morning too. A big evil plan if I wake up early enough. I'll even come and get me. I don't know why I wanted to give Buster this, but there you go, Buster. I feel like we're already paying by us. Oh, wolf number something. It's a nifty little puppy. Good little buster. Oh, there's an extra. Extra's like, this is the big feast I've been waiting for. Okay, it's having enough time, but I want you to eat it. Eat. Can I give extra this call yet or not? I don't know. I'll put this away for now. It's just like, yum. Big dog dinner. Look how they're like all secretly excited for that. One out of them all. Busted too sleepy. What's that time look like? Okay, we still got a good time. Oh my god, they're digging a hole! Oh. Well, you were adult already, you know. Better eat that puppy, man. Looks like it's noodles. I brought him back to the math science lab. Oh yeah, it's probably like so hard to move in there. Probably explains why. He's half starving. He's probably like, oh my god, I spent 5 years down here. You just threw me down here? There you go, buddy. He's just walking him off. If you wanted to leave, there you go. He will return if you wanted to return. Oh, Noodle's really changed. Noodle hasn't changed that much. His pattern has changed. Oh, okay. Olive wants to come back. I want to return. Yeah, hopefully. Wish me good luck. Oh, hello! Hello, mate. I'm saying, I hope that hasn't been that long. Oh, this is someone looked at the chat. Yeah, I was about to say, wish me luck into the market. So I woke up early enough to that. Oh, I really want to get the cookie. Like, you know, that'd be really good on the road snack. It'd be like a chip one, so you won't get sick from it that much. What am I gonna? I'm gonna have to have breakfast before I leave. I guess I can just have the puffs. What's puff like? Puff flakes. Basically, what I'm saying about the puffs, if you don't know what they are, they're basically like probably like heated up gains, like some of the popcorn. Like I guess they are pretty much similar to what popcorn is from the corn itself, but instead you're using like grains, like wheat or types of wheat grains instead. That's what the wheat is, the part of the wheat you use for making flour specifically for grains. So I assume that's how it's done. They heat it up and it puffs out similar to popcorn. They'd be really nice. Even the brown rice ones being really good. I really like that. Because they're a type of grain as well. Most of the time with the rice, you're more or less eating the grain itself all the time, I think. If I'm not mistaken, I would assume that's what it is. but the brown one's been really good. Must have, unless that, you know, doubles in size. I think must have a pretty big grain, like brown rice grain they use. It's not like oh, he doesn't like me better in. Okay, no, I won't be in cool bugger. It's like I hate you now. Where was him on scale? Oh, it's over here. I don't know. I think my buffs must be like a. It's hard to know where exactly their origins are from, but a lot they very much similar to that, but have a lot more sugar on them. Like a lot because they're meant to be big scale sugar cereal. And we're also having like wattle seeds with them, which has been really nice just to add like flavor because I don't know. I had it for a little while without wattle seeds and it's like not tolerable, but with wattle seeds it was alright. Maybe I'm a bit optimistic in the morning, but hopefully I get to do some jobs. Well, I've got to get out. I've got to go out onto the road at 7, so maybe I'm being a bit optimistic in the morning. I know if you set an alarm like 5 o'clock, you can feed yourself and then organize yourself. You know, it is possible. I feel like if I don't set an alarm, it would be a little less possible because like recently I've been going like spending time up later, which means I have to be like sleep in more if I'm spending like more time up. So you gotta compromise there somewhere. And also I tend to do that when it starts to get winter as well. Sleep in more. Then I just feed it by spending more time up. So. I did actually spend a week because I had to sleep with my sister and she works early in the morning. It was very interesting. I actually wanted. It was very cool just to try. Oh, he's turned green. Oh, I guess if you want to turn green, buddy. He hates me so much that he turns green. He symbolizes a lot of things. Oh, she's like, I'm an independent dog now. I'm a teenager. I don't like your pets. Yep, that's what it is. Ah, digging a hole. That's what you got all those front legs for, digging the holes. That'd be so efficient if you did that properly. Like, I would assume having all like having multiple front legs just to dig holes. Like, if you're doing the right method, it should be pretty efficient. I'll put more tea in my cup, I think. You didn't have with chocolate milk. Like, that's sad state of affairs. Last week I did. I drank it the day before. Day before the stream. Have we got more dolls? I think we have. I have to look. Pants are currently like curling up, and then you know at those points where then they become like a hard surface, and it's like hurting my leg. It's nice. Yeah, tomorrow morning might possibilities, but I don't know. I have to actually, you know, that gave me an idea. I have to get some bag equipment ready as well. So like my water and everything like that, that'd be a good thing to bring along. Especially going out towards anywhere that's not the city. Spending hours on the road. That's not that long, actually. But, like, long enough. There's gonna be areas where you won't be seeing towns for a little while. So I think that area's not that far. The inland. I think it's better than actually the other place. Oh my god, I couldn't go. It'll be interesting seeing someone like from America be like, oh, 15 minutes down the road, I get to go to this and that. And I'm like, you live out in the bush. In Australia, that would take you longer than 15 minutes. I feel like I often not be mistaken with that one. I feel like yeah, to get to reasonable town takes a long time. I think yeah, pretty much. We pretty much one big city might be passing or big town. A big town. Yeah. But it's pretty interesting when you live nearby the capital cities. I do feel like there's like a capital city circle around the capital cities of like the range of other cities that are bigger because they live near the capital city. Like if that capital city didn't exist there, a lot of places wouldn't be very big. Because that's what Sydney down in New South Wales has, that big range. I feel like that goes halfway. I guess halfway in this on the south end of the coast feels like it does. But I feel like there's some dead spots. Well, it is a dead spot between. I don't know. I always feel like there's a dead spot. I've only gone all the way down the coast of New South Wales, but you know, as someone who's been there, like lived in that state, it feels like there's a dead zone between southern and the northern. That's pretty like prominent. Like there's like not a lot of places between those 2 points. And I think the only reason that a lot of the northern areas are like, ugh, Buddy Salad, please, house. Yeah, I do feel like the only reason is like northern New South Wales in the first place is because it's close to Brisbane. That's pretty interesting. Like, it would take you 2 hours to get to Brisbane from northern New South Wales, like far north New South Wales. Pretty interesting fact, isn't it? Probably a bit less, I think, about there. Like, that's how close it is. How close Brisbane is to, like, the border. That's the reason why Brisbane's, like, leaking out. Like, it comes to a point where, like, like I said, the Brisbane area, like, area around Brisbane and its cities around there feels like it's starting to leak. It's hit a wall called the border, basically. It was pretty devastating when it was closed during COVID. And they ended up a bit silly, actually. They weren't allowing anyone who lives in the far north to go off to the shops in Queensland, which is their biggest shops are in Queensland. Because they need to get more than just basic supplies. Like, the closest, like, big pharmacy was in Queensland. And what is in here? Oh. I like how this has been there forever. You what, mate? Suitable, how are you going? I might as well be talking about the dogs. I just got talking about anything. I feel like you really can't get me to talk about anything if I'm passionate about it. If I don't like it, well then you wouldn't hear me talk about it. Just see if she's enjoying life here, man. Yeah, I'm excited to see what tomorrow brings. Hopefully I can get to the works in the morning. Don't know how they think about my little idea. Even if all I did was end up with a cookie to get that's on the word snack, like I said before. I really like the idea of the house. Extras here. Yeah, it's pretty insane that for episodes back, extras is like, I want to be in every single frame, okay? I have a mission here. My foot's on top of my bin again, and it's gonna be misshaped. I keep doing that. Extras going for extra adventures. Extra time. Oh, this is where the party then happens. I swear this is like the party house. Like, nowhere else beats here, but this is like the party place. All the dogs. Nowhere else has like the party vibe. Graveyard party! Yeah, food stand display. They're really nice. I always like the idea of like the different cuts of meat as well. And all those Asian like mills. Like I want to use more. I want to use more of the different cuts of meat. There's like really nice, like really thin ones, which is nice. Something else with the traditional like what they usually use it for wouldn't be hurt, but you know sometimes you gotta break position. That's what you gotta do sometimes. Oh, they had one point when making kangaroo, they had the really thin like little bits of meat, but not exactly like what the thin meat like in Asian culture is. It's just in a way it feels like a bit of a mix between it. Like this is a thin bit of like thin bit of meat that was cut thinly. It wasn't like anything more or less than that. I don't know how you explain it, but that was really nice. I would like to add that dice as well, like dice and bin that thin. Like that's something I just don't like about normal dice. What I get like from why I am what's called normal dice because it's just like so big, it's like so thick. Ah, someone wants to return to the mad science lab, I see. Oh, looks like you have company. Space, time, and travel. More of it should be exciting. I don't know. What happens in the future happens in the future. Like, sadly, I don't know what's gonna happen. Like, well, it'll be for me for now. At the point it's come down to with me, I'm just torching this poor dog. Okay, I'm sorry, Wolf. Here's some pats for you. Oh yeah, you can also eat this. No, not you, Goose. No, you. Good. This is like why. Here you go, Wolf. Welcome to the Madman Science Lab. I mean, extra science lab. I mean, the Madman Science Lab. That's totally not extra. Funny. Just eat whatever's funny at this rate. What if you can make yours good, like, yours like that when you tape them? What is extra doing? Extra's just having a time of day. Having his just sticking his head in the hole. He's like, "Ooh, I've never been in here before. I've been everywhere." And I get it after a while because I'm probably born running around the same place. Oh, looks like we're gonna sacrifice his dog. I actually like, ooh, what do I smell? Hmm. I like how the dog color's gone a bit wild. They're meant to be, meant to sew this like in a healthy coloration. Oh yeah, I forgot you hate me. But that didn't happen yet. Oh, here you go, buddy. I bought you. Here's a better friend, okay? Here's a better friend for you, buddy. Yeah, do you like your new friend? No, he doesn't like his new friend. He's still without his tin. Oh, Bagel's having a... Oh yeah, we're meant to breed some of these doggies before they die of old age. We're meant to do those two next as well. Lucky the Civ memory kicked in. And not being a Civ. Alright, I guess. I guess we can go for this. Hmm. Well, that was a cold nipple moment too. Oh. I was too much thinking, too much in the zone of the daydreaming. Also, you can have to go get my pants out that I'm gonna wear too. Ended up getting a pimple inside my nose, which was nice to have to deal with for a little while. At least it doesn't. I guess it didn't really hurt. At least that was a good thing about it. Like that sucks. Dogs. You too. Of course, we have to make sure we do it until the very last one. I'm still doing this, like, this is insane. Kinda like a green, mate. And you. What we got? Oh, we got the blue boy. He's flying away, God. He must not like me either. No, that's sad. But I guess it's his decisions if he wants to fly away from me. It's you like have like a star. I don't know. Look at all these messes, Annie. What have you guys been doing? Or should I not ask that question? Maybe it's important not to ask the question, what have you been doing? Buddy, Pinky, stop being a dickhead. Oh, okay, he's gone. Now, one last dog for bleeding to finish off the episode. What was the other two? Your mine? These two. Yep. Let's go for you and you, maybe. Maybe you have to make that dog smaller. I just realized we can't have a very big dog anymore. Ooh, I really like the blue. Light blue. Single horn. Look at that. Hmm. What do we want to go with? Maybe you. I still got a simple day too, but it's got that's nice. It is everywhere. No, how you going here, buddy? You going alright? Looking to see beyond the world he lives in. Black screens. Simulation of darkness. Wow, that's kind of cool to think about. Like, why is all these dogs have their lives in here, and there's the special one that gets life out there, out of the space. Oh my god, I really like your blue and your purple, mate. Yeah, let's go with those two. Seems like my internet finally like recovered. It's having like a hissy fit. Oh no, still just using Wi-Fi. Okay. Sure, my Ethernet connection is still having hissy fit. I was mistaken. Got these little dogs. Let's go. Got our tiger patterns again. Blue tiger. Oh yeah, he's called a tiger now. He's fantasy tiger. Pretty sure there's like some kind of blue tiger. Yeah, there is. For one of the for some, there has to be a blue tiger. For some legend. I don't know exactly. No. Probably multiple blue tigers. Is there like, could it be I don't know what the legend is, but I know there is a blue tiger in somewhere. I'm still interested in like looking at some of the legends for the dingoes. You know, I want to know if they like did or were they affected in their own way or not. I don't know. Or hated is one other way of saying it as well. With I guess yeah, with affected couples that one up. Because the wolves in a way are both feared and hated in a way. Look at them. Their stories most of the time. It should be interesting. Their stories really in like indigenous people of America. I don't know many of their stories either. I don't really know many of those things, except for the popular ones you usually see. But I guess I do know some, don't I? That's half a lie. Oh, mutate the doggy. I guess we can mutate you too. We're going with the overboard. Let's see what these last two turn out to be. Buster can stay a teen. Oh my god, the chest opens up. Yeah, I guess Sid's went into the mad science lab. I like how every time I give them this one right here, they go white and not black. No more dark on the body. I want their bodies to be darker so I can achieve what I want to have with the Supermarket walls. Oh, they're having a party in here. I'm interacting something. Really, having a gay old party. Really are having a party by the look of it. Ah. My god, you're getting really big, buddy. Wing size is up a little bit. Ah. Body height. Must be getting... I feel like he was getting kind of big. Maybe that's the teenage adult hitting the adulthood now. Your growth is gonna slow down. Actually, not really. I guess well significantly, but he... Oh no, Goose! Goose is becoming an old man. Okay, let's stop before we keep on doing more things. It will never end. It will be endless. Alright, so I hope you enjoy. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye. Have fun, y'all. I'll see you next week. You can see some of the other series episodes of this one too. Thanks for watching.